evening and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. I am Kristen and I'm here with a layout share. Now that I am done with Disney, it kind of came at a good time because we are in the middle of, well, not in the middle, the beginning of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life and Scrap Timber with Laura Alberts and the Scrappy Sisters. So every night I'll have at least one page to share that is the layout that I created for that. And I did start making videos on day 5. I think I did 5, 6, 7, and I've already gotten 8 ready to upload for tomorrow, which is officially today because it's after midnight, but I'll wait till I wake up. So I did only get 3 pages created for today that I can share. I wanted to get some pictures like pulled for the future layouts for the 30 days of September, for the 30 days of sketches. So I went ahead and got my pictures together and kind of got an action plan so I would not be coming home late from work one day and exhausted and miss one. So now that I'm not doing Disney, I found a new piece of paper to cover that I love. This is from Simple Stories. I love this paper. And so I like to cover my layouts before I get started. It's not like it's some big fancy crazy reveal. It's just, I don't know, I got used to doing it with the Disney layout, so I guess I figured I would continue. So I do love this paper. And it is one of those things that I'm hoarding, which is tomorrow's prompt. The prompt for the day, the 8th, is something that you've been hoarding. This is not going away. I will continue to hoard it. So this is day 7's layout for 30 days of sketches. And I already created a video and posted it earlier today with the process of how I created my layout. So this is by SBC Scrapbook Challenges. It called for, our prompt was multiple photos, and the sketch called for 5, and I went ahead and used 6. This is my nephew's birthday party at my Malibu Jacks. I keep wanting to say Marco something. And they went bowling. So there were 6 of the kiddos, and they went bowling. And so I was able to cut their pictures down small enough to where they could all fit on here. I love when I'm able to fit multiple pictures like this on, but don't feel the page is like overwhelming. I mean, there's lots of color, there's lots going on, but I feel like because they're smaller and they're, you know, uniform in ways that it was, it does not look overwhelming to me. So this is all recollections, except this is Jolie's. I've had these in my stash for a long time. I was super excited when we went bowling and made sure to take lots of pictures because I knew I had this in my stash and had for, I'd be willing to say, 10 to 15 years. Maybe 2007. So that's almost 15 years, guys. Long time. This is new stuff that I got from Recollections in this die cut pack from Michael's. And then this is a Recollections birthday pad, something like Let's Eat Cake. And I'm using a lot of that for my nephew's birthday party. And I'm excited about using new things. I've been using, and I'm not going to say stuck because I chose to do it. I've been using a lot of the same packs and things because I've been working on Disney for 2.5 months. And before that, I spent a month working on super specific layouts because I was documenting our Universal Yum snacks. So it's fun to have like some freedom. Not that I don't always have freedom, but to play around with different collections and different things. So this is my day 7 layout for the 30 days of sketches. And I've got my journaling in there to cover pretty much the whole birthday. So that makes me happy so I don't have to journal on every page. Now, today on Scrapbooking with Anne Marie we have a daily prompt this month, and my prompt for this month, or for today, the 7th, was to use 1 piece of solid cardstock and 2 pieces of pattern paper in my pictures. And I jokingly said to my husband and my 12-year-old son, do you all think that I can handle this? And they both said no. And I was like, I thought they were kidding, and they were not. They thought I meant that was all I could use. No embellishments, no nothing other than 1 piece of solid cardstock and 2 pieces of pattern paper. And so I kind of decided that I was going to try it out. While it may not be my favorite picture, and I do like the more is more idea more than just the simple, I still am happy the way it turned out. Oh, so this is my just extra challenge. So this was my challenge for the day. However, what she meant was to at least use 1 piece of colored cardstock or solid stock and 2 pieces of pattern paper with your pictures. She did not mean don't use other things. But because they said I couldn't do it, I was determined. So with my Cricut, I took a piece of Recollections. I think it's Recollections. Oh, I may be wrong. Actually, it might be, yep, it's Paper Studios Fiesta. I took a piece of hot chili pepper paper, put it on my Cricut, and typed out, "It is hot." And then with a piece of damask love, this is hands. Not that you can really tell, but it's a bunch of hands with their hands up in the air. I put this down and cut some flames out and made it to where it was mostly the yellow, red, and orange. There's a little blue in there, and I'm okay with that. It adds a little pop of color. And I scrapbooked these. Now, this is not going to be like one of those most epic things and the most important thing in the world to scrapbook. This is the thermostat at my house when my air conditioning broke down, and this is in the window unit, and I will not get into the journaling that it's just about being with over 2 months without air conditioning in Kentucky where it's hot. Yes, I'm grateful we weren't like in Phoenix or something or somewhere like that, but it was hot. 84 is a little too spicy in the house. So I did not use anything except my pictures, orange solid cardstock, this Recollection, or this Paper Studios paper, and this Damask Love paper. I matted this picture on the Damask Love and then on the chili pepper paper, and then I just matted this one on the chili pepper paper. The only other thing I did was took my Muji pen, and it might be an knockoff, I don't know, and drew my lines and did my journaling. And then I put a date for when it was 84 degrees in my house and made a note up here about the window unit helping bring it into the 70s, like 78, which was still pretty hot, but we got some fans. And I just love the way that it turned out. I went ahead and did take a red and then a black pen and outlined the outside and then red on the inside. I didn't want it to be too dramatic on the inside, but a little bit of color. And that was it. And then, I fussy cut some of the chili peppers and tucked them in around here. I feel like, considering what I scrapbooked, that this is pretty darn good for just using 3 pieces of paper in my pictures. Doggone it. So I sent it to my son, a picture of it to my son to see what he had to say. He's not responded. And in the morning, I'll make sure my husband knows that I did it too. So we'll see what they have to say about that. Don't challenge me. Okay, and my last page for today is set aside because I just finished it, and it's got mixed media on it because you know that's my thing, or maybe you don't know that. It's been my new thing. I never worked with mixed media before, and it is like my new favorite thing to do. So, continuing with my nephew's birthday party, color theme is the red, the blue, the purple, the yellow, and the green. And I have certain colors set aside that I've been using as often as possible, but I also brought this Recollections Hot by Pad in the Let's Eat Cake, I think is what it's called. And so I've been using a lot of that throughout as well, but circles is the other thing, only because a couple of I believe one of my prompts or my daily DT challenge from Scrapbooking with Anne Marie had a circle in it. That's what started it all, was Anne Marie. Gave me a design team sketch, and it had 3 circles, and so, or 2 circles, and I don't do circles because I can't cut a circle to save my life. Cricket. And so I started with the first page that I did for my nephew's birthday and decided that I'd go ahead and just put circles on every page. So these are obviously circles that I had cut out for other pages on my Cricut, and I just trimmed out the paper and tucked them in so it would continue with the circle concept throughout. And it does help that we were in putt-putt golfing. They went go-karting on a circular road track. That's the word I'm looking for. They went bowling. So and then one of the rides was one that they spin around, and I'm about to do that page tomorrow. So a lot of circular stuff. So that helps too. So I did add some balloons, which aren't circles, but that's okay. I'm not snobby. I will accept other shapes. Just wanted to make sure circles made it on the page as well. I did do this mixed media. I was spraying some other circles for another page, and it made these cool outlines on this page. I did it on purpose because I thought it would be a neat thing to add on, and I have a little bit more of it to use on another page. And after I got done tucking all of my balloons and circle cutouts in, I used a couple of these stickers that I've been hoarding in my stash, and added the balloons and a little tag from the Recollections paper, ephemera pack. And then I took my Distress Oxides by Tim Holtz, the mustard seed and the twisted citron, and I just did a little, I covered my pictures first, and a little tap of those two. I thought those 2 colors would stand out the most on this paper that's already kind of busy. So there it is, and I love the way it turned out. It will go nicely with the rest of the pages. I have 1, 2, maybe 3 more pages for my nephew's birthday party. You all will learn that I have started stretching my pictures. What might have been on a 2-page spread back in the day, I take more pictures now, and I use less pictures on a page. So, I don't mind it. I'm enjoying it, and it gives me all these really great ideas. And of course, with the sketches that we're getting from Christy's Beautiful Life, it makes it even better, because then a lot of those have 2 or 3 or even 1 picture. So I hope you all have a great day. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and I've got to remember tomorrow is Wednesday because we didn't have school yesterday, and so I'm a little thrown off. So that is all I've got. So have a great day. Have a wonderful week, and I hope you get a chance to do something you love with someone you love. Happy scrapping.